All right, so we have reached the end of Unit 5, and we're going to go over the answers to your review sheet to get ready for your Unit 5 test. This first section, you are going to use these words to do the crossword puzzle on the last page of the review sheet, so we'll get to that in just a little bit. This next section, you have to say if the scenarios are conduction, convection, or radiation. So the first one is boiling water, and that is going to be an example of convection. Boiling water is an example of convection. The next one is heat coming from the sun, and that is radiation, heat transfer through waves. Burning your hand with an iron while you iron your shirt, that is conduction. That was direct contact, touching the iron. Then we have hot air rising to the top of the room. That is convection, just like the boiling water, transfer of heat through fluids or gases. Then we have heat from a fire on a cold winter day. That's going to be radiation, the transfer of heat through waves. And then heat from your body transferred to your chair. That's conduction, transfer of heat through direct contact. Then we have a stair-step diagram for phase changes for states of matter. Got one of these in your notes, and we've done some practice with these. So it says, what state or states of matter is in area D? So that's area D is located right here. And in area D, we're going to have both liquids and gases. So in area D, we have both liquids and gases, because that's where both boiling and condensing is taking place in area D. Then number 36, what phase change is occurring if a substance goes from E? So if we go from E to C, so we are taking away heat, we're cooling off, so we are condensing. We're going from a gas back to a liquid. Number 37, what state of matter is in area A? That's the one with the lowest amount of energy. It's the coldest. So that's going to be a solid in area A. What phase change is occurring if a substance goes from A to C? Remember, A is a solid, C is a liquid. So if we go from A to C, then we are melting. From A to C, solid to a liquid, melting is occurring. Number 39, is heat added or taken away when a substance goes from E to A? We are taking away heat. If we go from E to A, we have taken away heat. It's cooling off. And then opposite, is heat added or taken away when a substance goes from A to E? We are then having to add heat. Our temperature is increasing, and therefore our energy is increasing. Flip your page on over with me. We've got some energy transfers taking place. On this next page, we have pizza going to a person running, and that is going to be, pizza is a stored energy. It's a potential energy, specifically chemical, to the person running, which is mechanical. Then we have the sun going to the flower. The sun, we're going to say, is electromagnetic spectrum, EMS, which is light. It could also be thermal, which is heat. It could also be nuclear fission. Nuclear fusion, F-U-S-I-O-N. And then the plant is going to be chemical because of photosynthesis that takes place, and it makes glucose. Then we've got the nuclear power plant, which is nuclear fission, F-I-S-S-I-O-N. And then we make light, which is on the electromagnetic spectrum, visible light. Then we've got gas pumps, which is chemical, gasoline, going to the boat, which is moving, that's mechanical. And then we have the plug-in, which is electrical, going to the hair dryer, which is making heat, so it is thermal. Okay, so there's those. All right, flip on over with me, and we've got some multiple choice questions to look at. Paper's set up. All right, so it says number 1, which is the best example of electrical energy being transformed into radiant energy? So electrical going to radiant. And radiant energy, in this sense, they're talking about light energy, visible light. It's just another way that you might see that written. So the answer to number 1 is going to be a light bulb. Takes electricity and turns it into light. Number 2, a student wants to plan a procedure to study convection. The student has the following materials. Which procedure would be most useful for investigating convection? So with these materials, we would select B. Heat water in a clear pot and then add food coloring to the pot. Number 3, during evaporation, particles in a liquid separate from the liquid and spread out, becoming gas. Evaporation is most similar to which of these processes? Boiling, melting, freezing, or condensation? And evaporation is most similar to boiling. Number 4, a student places a metal spoon in a mug of hot water. After a minute, the student notices that the spoon handle feels warmer. How is heat transferred from the water to the spoon handle? It is directly transferred, so it is conduction. Number 5, which of these best describes a change that occurs in a substance when thermal energy is added to the substance? And when you add thermal energy, the particles are going to move faster. Okay, 6 and 7 have pictures associated with them. Number 6 says the 4 jars show the position of particles in 4 states of matter. In which jars does the substance shown have a fixed volume? Well, fixed volumes occur in solids and liquids. They do not occur in plasma and gases because they can be compressed or expanded. So it's going to be B, which is a solid, and D, which is a liquid. Number 7. The drawing shows a heater being used to warm a room. So we have the heater here, and we have a cold window here. So if we want to use our highlighters, we have heat coming up, and then we have cold coming down. So which of these is best represented by the arrows of the drawing? That is going to be convection. Warm air rises, cold air sinks. Go ahead and flip the page. Look at number 8 with me. Number 8 says, a scientist examines a sample of a substance in a closed container. The sample has a mass of 20 grams and a volume of 100 cubic centimeters. The scientist then transfers the sample to a closed container with a greater volume. In this container, the volume of the sample increases to 500 centimeters cubed. The scientist determines that the particles in the sample do not have an overall positive or negative charge. So that little piece right there, that they don't have an overall charge, tells you it's not plasma. But this whole middle piece tells you that it did expand because it went from 100 cubic centimeters to 500. It expanded to fit the container. So because of that, we know that this is a gas. The volume changed, so it's not a solid or a liquid. Number 9, which statement best compares the motion and position of particles in nitrogen gas to the motion and position of particles in liquid nitrogen? This is a great question. So number 9, the correct answer is A. Particles in nitrogen gas are more spread out and move more quickly than particles in liquid nitrogen. Number 10, the graph shows how selenium changes state as thermal energy is added over time. And selenium is an element on the periodic table, number 34 actually. So, what are the boiling point and melting point of selenium? So for this one, we have to look right here for the boiling point, and we have to look right here for the melting point. So this is boiling point, and this is melting point. So our boiling point is 700, and our melting point is 217. So our answer is going to be D. Boiling point happens here, melting point happens there. All right, number 11. Which of these best illustrates a transformation of energy from one type to another? And our answer there is going to be B, a solar panel producing electric current. Number 12, select 3 ways in which heat can be transferred from one object to another. These are just 3 heat transformations that we learned about. Conduction, convection, and radiation. That's the order in which we learned it and the order in which we talked about it. Number 13, the graph shows how tin and aluminum change state as thermal energy is added over time. Okay? So here's our graph. Down here is aluminum, and here is tin. So select the statement that best compares the properties of tin and aluminum, and the answer is D. Aluminum has a higher melting point than tin, but tin has a higher boiling point than aluminum. So let me add this color so that'll be easier to see. Okay? And then the last thing on your review sheet is a big old crossword puzzle. All right, so you're going to fill in the crossword puzzle, and you're going to listen as I read these. Number 2, 2 across, made from the movement of energy through waves, that is sound energy. Number 3, a change in state from a solid to a gas or a gas to a solid, skipping the liquid state, that's sublimation. 6 across, energy transferred from one object to another, that's heat transfer. 8 across, the transfer of heat through a fluid, liquid, or gas caused by molecular motion, that is convection. 10, energy based on the motion of electrons, that's electrical energy. 11, energy that is radiated or transmitted in the form of rays or waves of particles, that is radiation. 14, energy due to the motion or atoms of or molecules in a substance. 14 across is thermal energy. 15, a change in state from a liquid to a gas because heat is added. 15 across is evaporation. 16 across is mechanical energy. 17 across is conduction. 19 across is, here, you know what I'm going to do? There's the answers. Check your work. Have a great day. Let your teacher know if you have any questions, and do good on your